Is it working? Okay, it says live. Are we here? I don't see myself. Huh. Oh, there we are. Hey everyone! So, I'm 50 minutes late. I have not watched the Nintendo footage yet of the NX. However, I'm going to give my thoughts first. Let me just see if I can get Garrett Jacks in on this. Alright. Sorry. Alright, so I am going to give some predictions first. So, sorry you saw my Facebook, but I forgot to change. Not much I could do. And wow, apparently 6 people are watching. So, I'm going to give my predictions first, and then I'm going to hop right into the Nintendo Life stream and see what we can discover. So, I think it's going to be a home console handheld hybrid. I think they're going to show off maybe either Zelda or a new Mario game. We'll see. And yeah, I think they're gonna give us the name. Let's see. I think they're gonna show off the console or handheld or whatever it is, like show off the actual physical device. And yeah. Anyways, let's get right into this. Nintendo Switch? Is it called the Nintendo Switch? Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Jeez.
Nintendo Switch.
Alright, so that was 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 36 seconds. However, wow. Okay, so, hello everyone again. Garrett Jacks, it's good to see you. And yeah, Nintendo Switch. Jeez. Oh man. This is so exciting. So, of course, I'm gonna check out what you have to say. Ooh. Nintendo Switch partners. Wow, this is a lot of games. Like, not games, but game companies. Like to see that Square Enix. Hopefully that means Final Fantasy is coming. Sega, who knows? Hopefully, I know that they have that Sonic something coming, but hopefully they also bring over Sonic Mania. Level 5, of course. Wow. Wow, okay. Oh, man. I think I may have caught a cold last night. Didn't sleep very well due to all the excitement. Had my expectations set fairly low, but wow. So I'm gonna go through it again. I'm gonna run through the whole trailer again. This time I'm going to pause and basically talk about what I'm seeing. So let's give that a go, and let's just watch it very carefully because lots of details were packed in. Okay. Just gonna get one more tissue and we should be good to go. Alright. And is my face getting in the way? Huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take my little, change it up a little bit here. Let's see. I just want main. There we are. Now you can see the full effect. So let's watch it one more time and see what we can discover. So basically, I don't know, looks like New York or something, I don't know. Houses. Okay, so this is the first glimpse of like the Nintendo Switch, I suppose. Looks like a guy sitting down playing Breath of the Wild on his TV. And basically that's all I can tell from here. Okay, so there's a brief glimpse of the classic controller. I guess it's the Pro controller. And it looks flatter, I'd say. Definitely not like the Wii U Pro controller or the Wii Pro controller, but let's keep diving in. Okay, Link's on his horse. This is also going to be like a little bit of a Zelda analysis, I suppose, since it shows off some more gameplay that we haven't really seen too much of before. Also, hold on, let's go back. I want to talk about that. Yeah, there we are. Look at that logo, like it. Without getting too like detailed, it gets basically what the Nintendo Switch what it does across. Like, you can see that the controller looks something like this because you have the two, I don't know, wands, I suppose. And then, here we are. This is the actual, I don't know, how do I want to call this? Box that connects to the TV, basically. So it looks like this is the screen because he hooks I believe is how this works, is that he does something to his Pro Controller, which basically undoes it so that he can remove the two sides of the controller and put them on the pad. So it looks like the pad is basically what charges while you play, while it's sitting in there. And the wands don't actually need too much charging, I don't think. Looks like it could have maybe HDMI or USB or something over here. And yeah, it definitely looks more boxy shaped than the Wii U or the Wii. So yeah, look at that. It looks like the Pro Controller and he just slides it off. So looks like he has two joysticks. I'm guessing this part where it says Nintendo Switch might be amiibo functionality, so NFC. This button over here, hopefully you guys can see where my cursor is, looks to be the power button, I'd guess. Can't really see too much besides that. Once both, I don't know, pads, I suppose, are taken off, it kind of looks a bit sharp, maybe. I don't know if this will be a hazard for children or whatever, but we'll have to wait and see and find out. I guess it could be plastic. I don't know. But anyways, let's keep going. So there he goes, he puts it in. Also, that screen. Let's go back and take a look at that screen. You know, it looks really good on the TV. Even if it's downscaling it to 720 or whatever the mobile part has, that looks absolutely gorgeous. That is amazing. Wow. Also, look at a new enemy. I don't believe we've seen this guy before. Let's see. So there are buttons on both sides. So it looks like the patent was telling the truth. Man. Excuse me. Let's see. Now, the only thing I'm not certain of is how comfortable that controller will be after, like, a couple hours, because the gamepad felt fine, but it also had those notches on the back. I did not see any notches on the back of this one, so of course, designs can change, but I don't know. Also, yeah, I think this is a Moblin or something. Looks like a Moblin boss. Can't tell how tough it is, but its design is definitely very cool. Maybe a little bit of a weak point over here on its forehead. Yeah, that'll be neat. Oh, and there you see, I believe, if, yeah, the you can see that this is a cartridge for the game. So, at first I thought it was an SD card, but no, this is definitely the cartridge for either Breath of the Wild or whatever he was playing. Or whatever he's gonna play. You can see that there's a headphone jack over on right beside it. Kind of in the middle, kind of like the new 3DS, I suppose. If it was turned 180, I believe. And then these looks like you know how the gamepad can connect to the TV and like change channel. I think that's what this is gonna do. I don't know, but yeah. So you can see that she has one as well. He has one. So I'm wondering if maybe you can see that something I might gather from this is maybe two devices can connect wirelessly, so kind of like the 3DS. Oh, this also gives us a look at the shoulder buttons, and you can definitely tell they're scrollable. Those look like scrollable wheels to me, and it looks like you have two of them. I think you have two of them. Also, that is a very nice feature. I love how the I guess it's the screen has a little foot so that it can sit down. So yeah, there's the headphones, and it looks like Skyrim if Garrett Jacks was telling the truth. I actually have never played Skyrim, unfortunately, but yeah. Now, this is the part that I find really interesting. It looks like, without bringing the Pro controller, the place where he basically connects both the wands, he has two wands in his hand. So I'm not sure how viable that's going to be. Like, that might be actually a little bit tough to use, but we'll have to see what the feel is like when it comes out, because I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Also, is this a control pad? Wow. Anyways, let's keep moving on. Here we are. We can actually see the full Pro controller, I suppose. And yeah, it's basically a lot like the Wii U Pro. Some extra buttons, so I'm not sure what these buttons are for. Maybe a power button, start, select. I don't know what the fourth one is. I'm wondering if it's going to be gyro in there. So like, you can use it basically as a Wii remote. And there's Mario Kart. So I'm wondering if they're not remaking Mario Kart 8, because Mario Kart 8 was fantastic. easily one of my favorite Mario Karts, even though it didn't have the best battle courses. Let's say they need to work on that. Also, this guy, he looks very familiar. I can't place him. I think he's a YouTube personality. But, yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. Also, some sort of basketball game. Not sure what basketball game that is, but that'll be good for like the sports game fans, because I don't believe we had anything for the Wii U, but then again, I'm not really into those titles. Unless, of course, it's Mario. And speaking of Mario, also, this thing, I think this is what charges the wands, actually. So it looks like you have 3 play styles, basically. You can attach the wands, you can put them onto this thing, or you can use the Pro Controller. And I suppose 4 options if you count that you can control, like, put them on the gamepad device or whatever. Anyways, speaking of Mario, here you see a new game. Oh man, it looks so good. There's a moon. It looks like, I don't know, a Mexican village maybe? Oh man. Wow. I don't think it's Super Mario Galaxy 3, but this is great. And I don't know, is it open world? Because that's what I'm feeling the vibe, is that it's open world, an open world Super Mario game. This is fantastic. Like, Galaxy was amazing, and the levels were large. It wasn't open world though. Super Mario 3D World, it was basically a 3DS game that they pushed to the Wii U. But this looks amazing. I am getting hyped. The hype train is real, man. And look at that, like, it looks blurry right now, but that's because I possibly paused it on an unstable frame. But you can tell that there is, like, basically no graphical difference between the gamepad and when you're playing on the TV. Like, this is amazing! And just gonna back up, because that showed... Yeah, you can see that they're using the style as Wii remotes, like sideways Wii remotes, which is amazing, because that gives you another way to play. And with all these control options and basically control schemes, yeah, I guess there's a way for everyone to play. Let's see. Splatoon. trying to figure out if this is a new stage. Some sort of wooden bridge. I'm trying to figure out if... I think that might be Splatoon 2. I think. Either that or new downloadable maps are coming. Which is great. I love Splatoon. Splatoon is amazing. It's another one of my favorite games, up there with Mario Kart. And, it'll be great to have it on the go and play it on the TV. And, oh man, this is going to be exciting. And there we get a little bit better look at the control. So a minus, a plus button, a power button. I still can't figure out what this small button is. If anyone has any ideas as to what that small button is, post it in the chat and we'll talk a little bit later after these 40 seconds are up. Wait, I'm just going to take a little bit closer look. Yes, this is definitely Splatoon 2. Yep. Oh man, we're getting another Splatoon! And it looks like it might be a launch window game. Oh man, I am getting so pumped. Did you see those different hairstyles of the the Squid Kids? Look at that. Like, you have the regular, you have the different hairstyle for the male, you have like this, I don't know, side swept. Oh man. I can't wait to play it.
Nintendo Switch.
Also, glad to see that it's still coming in March, because I can't wait any longer. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that's right. King Boo wasn't in the original Mario Kart 8. Glad to see they're making some other switches, no pun intended, to the Mario Kart 8 as well. Also, hello, Trijo. It's so great to see so many people here. Let's see if I can get my webcam back. Alright, here we are. So, a little bit of Q&A for you guys. If you guys have any questions at all, just post it in the Twitch channel and yeah, we can talk. Alright. I don't know, Garrett Jax, like, I tried to analyze that 3D Mario game, and it looks, it either looks like a new Mario Galaxy style, or it's gonna be a open world, and either will be fine with me. Like, I'm fairly easygoing when it comes to Mario. I just don't like New Super Mario Brothers and basically 3D World, but those were two minor gripes that I had. Anything else Mario is fine. Yes, Pokemon coming to a hybrid. Oh man, this when this opens, oh man, this is too good. Like, oh man. So Pokemon will probably come to this. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a launch window game, but it's gonna be amazing. Like, you can take this game system on the go. You can bring it home and play it on the TV. It gets rid of Nintendo's different I don't know, basically their development structure and basically making two games for two different devices. But wow. And battery life, we don't know what the battery life is going to be. Um, but I'm hoping it's same level as 3DS, but also that it's going to be a little bit weird, but I don't know, that pad looked pretty big. And putting that in your pocket, I don't know, that's going to be kind of weird, because pockets are only so big. I mean, I can see putting it in your backpack. Like, putting it in a backpack would probably make the most sense. But, yeah, putting it in your pocket, I don't think it's a viable option. I guess we'll have to see how big the device is, but 3 party games? I guess so. I didn't see too many party games, but I mean, I guess you could count Mario Kart as a party game. Mario looks to be one player, so that's not a party game. But the screen looks fine. It looks fine. So, Trijo, no worries there, man. Um, like, it looks 720p at least. Like, which is going to put a more strain on the battery life, don't get me wrong, but yeah, they need to put a really big battery in this thing, because yeah. Oh man, I can't believe we finally have like the NX. Like, we know what it is now. So, anyways, I'm gonna touch on a little bit of a sensitive issue, I suppose, and that is Emily Rogers. Emily Rogers, she stated that um, we would be getting news this week and next. So, of course, Nintendo's whole, excuse me. Of course, Nintendo's, I suppose it's, what is it, shareholder meeting? That is next week. So, does that mean that we are getting more news about the NX? I sure hope so, because this 3 minutes was packed. Like, a lot of content in just 3 minutes. But, oh man. We need to find out, like, more games, and they need to get a little bit more of a sizzle reel, I'm feeling. Like, maybe show us a new Metroid, or I don't know, they already showed Splatoon. Maybe what Platinum Games is working on? Not Platinum, sorry. Retro. Oh man. And you can tell, like, so many it looks like basically a Wii U. It does, like, it basically looks like a Wii U. Like, it doesn't, and yet it does. Like, you can take the controller with you. So, it's basically like having a portable gamepad. But, they're getting that point across to the people. And that is fantastic, because with the Wii U, getting people interested and finding out that it was a new console, it wasn't coming across. They basically thought it was an attachment for the original Wii. However, you can definitely tell that they aren't using the Wii name. Like, it looks like a gamepad, but you can tell that the graphics are there on both the TV and the gamepad. You can tell that Nintendo's put in a lot of work and effort into making this thing seamlessly. And, Trijo, you're absolutely right. If the side controllers have some sort of... I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Trijo. But, yeah, if they can somehow have the side controllers fixed, like, stay stuck in place, then that'll be amazing. And hopefully side controllers issue, like the issue of side controllers falling off, is not like an issue or something. We'll have to wait and see. I've heard some rumors about it coming to stores, I think in February or January or something like that. Just like demo units. And it's great that people are saying they never got the Wii U, which is unfortunate for the Wii U. It was a great system. But it's great that people are having this positive response, as Garrett Jack says, to the Switch, because Nintendo really, really needs lots of love, and yeah. And so far, it looks like Nintendo's doing a pretty good job. Hopefully we'll see more from the Nintendo Switch. It'll take me a while from calling it the NX, but wow. Our first look at the Nintendo Switch, man. This has been great. Like, I couldn't sleep very well, but Garrett Jacks, was that the Tegra X2 or X1? And yeah, I don't want to know what happens when it falls on the ground either. Hopefully, yeah, that's not an issue, but jeez, sorry. Ugh. I have a little bit of a cold, I think. I wonder if it's the Tegra X1 or X2. Let's just see. I'm gonna pull the monitor view back up. Here we are. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of research. Because if it's the Tegra X2, that'll be great. It doesn't say, just says custom. But was it Nvidia's? Was it Nvidia's press conference today or something? And yeah, you're right. We don't know anything about the price. I'm hoping it's not more than $500 Canadian. Which is probably $400 American. But anyways, let's see what Garrett Jacks posted here. Basically, Trijo, what that means is that... Also, I gotta stop doing this because it looks like a mirror. Basically, what NVIDIA said is that it's going to be based off of basically a high processor. So imagine a high performance laptop. Basically your ROG laptop, if you will. Now imagine taking that chip that's inside, that graphics card, and putting it, I don't know, into the Wii U. So take the Wii U, put that graphics card out, put the one from your laptop, put that in. Basically, what it does is it makes the graphics basically seamless. You can basically run high-powered games. So you will get your Skyrim, you will get your Fallout 4. I'm trying to think of some more. But basically that's what it means, is that basically it can play lots of high-powered games, but unfortunately, with having a higher power chip, that also means more battery life. So, as far as the battery life goes, it may not be good. Yeah. So, let's see. Actually, nope. I'm gonna search by using the actual term. Let's see what they have for news. Ooh, first pictures. Might be the same as what we saw in the trailer. I don't know, like, I don't think that's fittable in your pocket. Yeah, I think you'll have to get like a backpack or something. Oh, that's what it is. It's a home menu button, so it's gonna have some sort of structure like the PS4 or Xbox One or Wii U, where you do have like a home system screen. Or I guess even the 3DS, because 3DS had that as well. Buttons look pretty good. I don't know. This probably looks... Either this one or where you take the pads off are probably going to be the worst. In my opinion, at least. But I don't know. It'll be cool to see how people react to hands-on time with this device, because hands-on time is basically what gets the consumer interested in a product. And as soon as they start having like demo units in EB Games or GameStops or even Best Buys, I suppose, as soon as people can start having more times on with it, Joy-Con. It's the Joy convention. But yeah, basically, hands-on time is basically what gets the consumer to take that one extra step and actually buy the device. Like, positive reception's good. It's something that leads the people to the store so that they can try out the device for themselves. This thing is gonna be nuts, because it looks basically like I don't know, a pointy scissor or something. And if you give that to a child, like, that's a safety hazard, so we'll see what happens there, but everything could change. Like, we saw what the Wii U gamepad looked like before it came out, and when it came out, it looked almost, I don't know, 25% different, I'd say. Wait a minute. Something I forgot to mention in the trailer. Look at that. This is Mario Kart 8, or at least I believe it is. It could be Mario Kart 9, but you can see that you have 2 item spots. They're bringing it back. They're bringing back 2 item spots. And hopefully they get rid of that crazy 8 item. That item's broken. Oh man, this is so exciting. New Splatoon. I'm so happy that they're bringing Splatoon. And it looks to be basically, I don't know, a launch window, I'd say. Just looking at like the trailer, I'd say Splatoon with the TWO, Splatoon, is basically a launch window game. I'm getting that day one. Let's see. I'm gonna pop over to YouTube for a minute. And just see if we can glean some more information. This is the one we watched. Ooh, yes. Let's take a look at this Mario game. Also, that's a little loud. This may be a new enemy. Mariachi Goomba or something. Also, not sure if you guys noticed this, but purple and yellow, that means Waluigi. Alright. Wow. Like, this is amazing. Can't believe we finally got it. Like, we've been waiting how long exactly? Like, it was announced last March? Yeah, last March. And we've been waiting all year for this. We wanted it to come out basically in, or at least revealed in at E3 this year. It wasn't there. It wasn't announced at PAX. Also, shout out to PAX. It wasn't announced in September, like everyone thought. But, oh, we finally got it. We finally know what it is. Oh man, it feels so good to know what it is, and you know, all those leaks, all those rumors, and I'm going to just pop off the, there we are. Hold on. There we are. We saw what it basically the controller looked like for a while, like the rumor controller at least, and I did not like the looks of that at all. At least with this, you kind of have a sense of actually playing the device and holding it in your hand. It's like, this is going to be great. And you're absolutely right, Trijo. You could see yourself playing 90%. Depends on the battery life for me, actually, because I have university. Whenever I ride the bus, I like bringing my game systems. Like, all I do is play 3DS on the bus, basically. And with this, it's like bringing my console wherever I go. Like, imagine playing Breath of the Wild wherever you go. If they bring a Xenoblade Chronicles game, oh, wow. Too much fun. Like, next year is just going to be packed of games, and yeah. Anyways, that is my 2 cents on the Nintendo NX or the Nintendo Switch. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date. And hopefully I'll stream a little bit more. Hopefully a little bit more frequently. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really had fun sharing my impressions with you guys, and yeah, hopefully I'll stream some more Metroid at some point. Metroid Prime 3. Hopefully when I don't have so much homework. Currently have an essay to write and a midterm to study for. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and yeah, we'll talk to everyone soon. Oh, I also have a Twitter page and a Facebook page, and you can like those in the description below the video. So, thanks for joining me, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.